Notice that millennials don't seem to care about the character of the person. They don't care about what's inside. They just seem to be shallow and care about what's on the outside. How much money you have, where you live, who your friends are. Is that true?
Yes.
And why is that? How did it become that way? It wasn't always that way.
Well, it was because before, it was birth control. That's what I think started everything, was because that's when, if you look at the divorce rate and the rate of women on birth control, they're like the same.
Yeah.
And so what I think it was is basically the hose. What did birth control give you? Hose.
Right.
And so before, like, women had to prioritize a guy that had good character and would stick around, right? But then when you give them birth control, it gives them the opportunity to sleep with, like, for shallow things, right? And the problem is that women we're bailed out for every bad decision we make.
Yeah.
So it's like if we sleep around, there's birth control. If birth control fails, there's abortion, child support, and divorce court, and even alimony. I'm like, you get money for just being married to him?
I know.
Shut up, get a job.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, if we're bad with our money, like there's a lot of government bailout programs. Like in the UK, they give you free housing if you're a single mother. If you pay women, if you pay women to, I think men and women can be equally shitty. But women are paid to be bad, so of course we're going to be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. They're starting to do that here too. Give them free houses, free health care, everything.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, I'm 25 and I have no kids, and so like, why aren't I rewarded? Why do they get rewarded for making the bad decision?
I know.
And I have no children, so
good is
pay me to be.
Good is called bad, bad called evil.
Yeah.
So do you just deal with women issues? Or do you talk to men as well?
No, I have both on my show. So I'll just bring in, so I do a live show 4 times a week in a studio, kind of similar to this, with no stage though. But it's just in my living room.
Right.
But
amazing.
Yeah, but what I do is we bring in between like 5 to 10 guys and girls, and we'll talk about like different topics. Sometimes it's things like the pay gap. Other times it's things like, you know, can modern women be saved? Can you turn a hoe into a housewife? Like that sort of.
Oh, that's interesting. So can you turn a whore into a housewife?
Well, of course not.
You cannot.
Well, okay, this is my theory. It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But they always go back to the streets.
Yeah.
The streets be calling. So like they might get it for a little bit, but they'll just divorce them. Yeah.
I tell men that want to start a family that they should not marry an educated woman who doesn't want to stay home and be a wife and a mother because she would not make for a good mother. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
I'm right.
Yeah.
Why do you think men? Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Why would you not want to spend time with your children?
Right.
That's kind of a bad mom if you don't want to spend time with your kids.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, yeah.
They prefer to go out and pretend to be a man than to stay home with the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
What a mess. Why do men marry women like that?
Well, they don't have options. Like, because 1 in 3 men are under 30 are either virgins or haven't had sex in the past year. So it's like there's a growing number of simps. There's a simp epidemic.
Yeah.
And it's because like they don't think they can do better. That's my opinion on it anyway.
But the option is they don't have to get married.
Yeah.
It's not like you gotta get married.
Yeah, but there's a saying in Red Pill, which is like they always get married. Even the guys that say that they'll never get married, they always get married. And it's kind of like, I don't know, I think men are more romantic than women. Like, I think they just want a family and a wife.
Right, they do.
And so it's like, if they can't get the girls they want, they kind of just take what they can get. Or women will die alone, but yeah, I know men will more like, eh.
Yeah, they want a family.
Yeah, I'll take the used Honda Civic with a lot of miles, a lot of miles.
That's right. One is so red pill, and then the other one is blue pill?
Yeah.
Or black pill?
Well, there's a couple. Blue pill is like guys that aren't aware of these things. So like, for example, like someone that's blue pill might marry a single mother. Like that's kind of like something someone blue pill would do, because they're told like that's the right thing to do.
What a mess.
Yeah, a mess. Yeah.
What a mess.
Where someone red pill would say, no, you're for recreational use only.
Right.
And black pill is usually guys that are black pill believe everything starts with looks. So they're very much like, if you're short, it may not be over, but it's close to over for you.
Really?
Like if you're 5'2", 5'2", 5'3", it's like,
Wow.
good luck.
Who come up with all these ideas? How do these things come about? Red pill, blue pill,
That's a good question.
black pill.
I don't know who started black pill. There's MGTOW too, which is men going their own way. So
Right.
they're
I've
just
talked
like,
to them.
yeah, they're like, yeah, fuck these hoes, leave them in the streets. But my favorite, I'm a big fan of Rollo Tomasi. I don't think he would say that he started it. I think there was one or two before him.
Okay.
They say Patrice O'Neill, while he wasn't like a typical like red pillar, but a lot of the ideas like kind of were in his jokes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, women, this group go your own way, right?
Women or men?
Men.
Yeah.
Men going their own way?
Yes.
Their own way. Women need men to guide them, right? And so is that a good idea to, just because you failed at it a couple of times, should you get it right or walk away from women?
Men?
Yeah.
I understand why men are walking away from marriage.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily, I wouldn't say that you should walk away from women altogether. Like, at least, I mean, recreational, what are you gonna, okay, I just feel like, you know. Like,
When you say recreational, you mean like for sex?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of, I don't know. It's probably better than just being by yourself.
Oh, I see.
But I understand like why men are walking away from marriage because they get a bad deal. And that's like one thing when I first started watching red pill content, I was like, I grew up in a 2-parent household and my parents are still married. So I never understood like why men would walk away from marriage until I realized it's like a contract that women are paid to leave.
Yeah.
And
for
you can
sure.
take half of his earnings, which doesn't even make sense. Like, why are you entitled to half of the money that he made?
Yeah.
And you don't even have kids. And so, and on top of that, like the average age of first marriage in the UK is 31. Here it's like 28 for women. And so men value purity and youth, and they don't get either of those things from women today. So it's like,
What a mess.
yeah. I understand why, you know, it's like city girl culture.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. Men, they don't seem to be as strong today as they were in the good old days. What happened to them?
They listen to women. Stop it. We don't know what we want.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly. I tell them all the time. Every time you listen to the woman, you suffer.
And I've heard testosterone levels are like lower than ever before.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
So I don't know if it's something with like the food or lifestyle or what exactly it is, but yeah, I would say that's part of it too. But
That's amazing.
yeah.
As many of you know, I was just banned on TikTok, and we are demonetized on a daily basis on this platform. If you want to help, please consider sending a super thanks below. Every donation helps, and it helps make what we do possible.